All right. So,
I understand there's something you want to share this morning.
Good morning. Yes.
Morning.
There's been a lot of speculation of why I wasn't on air yesterday, and I won't get into speculation or conjecture, innuendo, but I will say this. Watching that game on Monday night, what happened to Damar Hamlin struck me a little different. As a brotherhood in the NFL, when injuries happen, when we know injuries are a part of the game, I've seen guys suffer ACLs and Achilles tear, but I've never seen anybody have to be revived and fight for their life on the field. So it struck me a little differently because I remember seeing my brother paralyzed on the field temporarily, and he was able to regain focus. Skip tweeted something, and although I disagree with the tweet, and hopefully Skip would take it down, but I didn't want it.
Well, time out. I'm not going to take it down
Okay,
because I stand by what I tweeted.
Skip, let me
Okay.
finish.
All right. Okay.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
Go ahead. Let's go, Jen.
Okay.
I mean, I cannot even get through a monologue without you interrupting
Okay,
me.
well-
You could have came back, Skip.
Well, I thought-
Skip, just let.
I didn't know you were gonna bring up
No,
this.
I was just going to say, Skip. I didn't want to yesterday to get into a situation where Damar Hamlin was the issue. We should have been talking about him and not get into your tweet. That's what I was going to do. But you can't even let me finish my opening monologue without you interrupting.
Okay. I was under the impression you weren't going to bring this up because nobody here had a problem with it.
okay, so let's talk about that tweet. Let me find that tweet because this is when Damar Hamlin had the heart situation. In a pretty insensitive tweet after we just all watched Damar Hamlin collapse in the middle of the field. Skip Bayless tweets this. It couldn't be minutes after. He says, "No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game. But how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which suddenly seems so irrelevant." All right? So at face value, when you look at the end of the tweet, all right, let me pull up the tweet for you. So when you look at the tweet, no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game, but how? Right? That first sentence is a little insensitive. It's a little insensitive. A man just collapsed on the field. We don't know if he's alive or dead. His next line. This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome. I don't think anybody at that time cared one iota about the regular season outcome. Right? So these two sentences alone, very problematic, very, very insensitive. But the caveat, right? The reason he's a really good journalist is because he knows how to put phrases or things in there that, well, the layman can say, well, he just said all of it. He said it seems irrelevant. So why are you getting on his case for? Well, because of the stuff that he said before. And the funny thing is, right? I'm not being hypocritical because there are people who said the same thing after, right? But they didn't say it while it was happening because I think at the obvious thing is, yes, the regular season outcome is in jeopardy. I mean, that's an obvious duh. But that's not the most important thing right now. What the most important thing is Damar Hamlin's health, his safety, him getting back to his family. Those are the things that are important, but not to Skip Bayless, which is what it seems like with this tweet. So this is where, after this tweet, Shannon Sharpe did not show up to work, and that's when you get that monologue where Shannon's saying, "Hey, man, I didn't come," and then Skip starts to interrupt them once again. So It's interesting. It's interesting that the Undisputed show is ending this way. And I think we all saw the end coming, but the truth is, it's sad to see them go because